The saying that you should write what you know has been the formula of success for Jay Kuo, a former trial attorney whose second career as a composer and lyricist is taking off after his musical Insignificant Others played to sold-out audiences in 2 theatrical runs.
Well, this musical is actually a collection of stories of my friends that were told to me over time, over the years, and I started piecing them together into a coherent storyline. Some really funny stuff, some really outrageous stuff. There was a running joke in my circle of friends that don't tell Jay anything because it might wind up in his musical.
Insignificant Others marks the professional debut of Sarah Kathleen Farrell, who will play the role of a woman loved by many gay friends, but cannot find a boyfriend on her own in San Francisco.
And not only is she a triple threat, a singer, actor, dancer, she's also just infused with so much energy and buoyancy and happiness. She really gets into the part, and she actually I think she was born to play this part because she's got this nurturing sort of personality that we need to see in Margaret. And she finds joy in the process and the relationship she's forming with the people here in the cast, much like Margaret does in the show. And so it's fabulous. The boobs don't hurt either.
I play Margaret, who is, one might say, the central character of the show, in that she is the sort of mother hen figure who embraces the other 4 friends that make up this core of friends in the show. She's
a gal from Ohio, and she's got 2 gay best friends and 2 girlfriends who move out with her to San Francisco. And so they arrive in the Castro, and the first thing she notices is she no longer feels like the big fat girl anymore. Now all of a sudden she's a beautiful diva. The problem is, the only people she ever meets are gay men, and so her dating life takes a serious nosedive. That is remedied one day when she meets CJ in a yoga class. She assumes CJ is gay because they go for a salad and they talk about their yoga class, and it turns out CJ is actually heterosexual. Finding him somehow seemed out of contextual. And so thus begins Margaret's great adventure. The one thing that's wrong is that she finds out later is that CJ is actually still a woman that's transitioning to being a man. Again, a very San Francisco story. Margaret, who thinks that she's ready for a lot of this when she moves out to the West Coast, is actually still shocked by it.
Margaret sings a song about plumbing, where she's waiting, talking about, will I be able to wait for CJ to fix his plumbing down there?
I don't see this one coming. I'm not sure that I should really plan to discover the man he's becoming. He'll be adding some plumbing.
This show is sort of a love letter to and about San Francisco, about coming to a city like this, which is open and friendly and exciting and quirky, and just smiling at the memory of having done that themselves. Most people who are in San Francisco are transplants, and they remember that when they first arrived here and the friends that they had and continue to have, the excitement of arriving in a place like the Castro for the first time as a young person, the heartbreak that comes as a 20-year-old, when 20-something, when you find yourself falling for somebody like your best friend or like a coworker, the notion of changing as a person. Those are the sorts of stories I think that I want people to see in the show, to think back on and say, yeah, I know that person, or I was that person, and to feel really good at the end of the show about all the journeys that these characters had and what they share with the audience.
Insignificant Others will have its final run before heading off to New York City at the Zeum Theatre at Yerba Buena Gardens above Moscone Center South at 2114 4th Street in San Francisco from July 14 to August 26. For more information, go to isomusical.com on the internet or call 866-811-4111. For Outlook Video, this is Raymond Donald Hong.